So lately, the crypto market has been pretty good to us. You could probably argue that we're experiencing right now a Trump rally following the results of the presidential elections. But in general, and as I'm sure you know, crypto is a very volatile space. So when times are good, that's worth celebrating, fine. But it's also important to always be prepared for those times that aren't quite as good, and how to prepare yourself accordingly strategically by emulating what the smart money is doing, those with the deepest pockets. And of course, I'm talking about crypto whales. We always remain vigilant when it comes to whale activities, and we've been keeping a very close eye on the biggest whales in the game. And I'm going to be revealing exactly which coins they've been loading up on. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. I wish you all the very best of luck if you choose to invest. Times are good right now. Bitcoin has reached a new all-time high. It is my hope that you've been able to benefit from the recent activity, and I do wish you well. But I'm not a financial or investment advisor. Just remember that. And also remember that by extension, this video is not official financial or investment advice. So we start here at number 1 with Bitcoin. Whales are going pretty hard on Bitcoin once again. Look, we are in new all-time high territory right now, $76.6 thousand as we speak. I think this is actually a live all-time high. That may change by the time you're watching this video, but we're certainly experiencing this post-election bump, Trump rally, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of sudden enthusiasm for crypto, and Bitcoin really is leading the charge. It's the leading indicator of the enthusiasm in this space. If we zoom out and look at the last 30 days, we were as low as about $60,000. In fact, we dipped just below $60,000 into the high 50s. And the fact of the matter is that whales, being intelligent, being the smart money, right? They used that opportunity as they do with all dips, and they loaded up on this asset, on BTC. That's always been part of their strategy. So when the price went down, they took advantage of that. In fact, check this out here. Every dip is one that whales capitalize on, even minor dips. In this case, a whale swooped in and got 550 BTC worth nearly $40 million. And this was on a relatively small dip at about 70K. Once again, this is not a small player here. These are serious buys from serious wallets. And we're not just talking about one-off buys here, because examining the data, if we look at the last 2 weeks, the number of whale wallets with over 100 BTC has itself increased by 297 wallets. That's a 1.9% growth rate in just 2 weeks. So the suggestion is that these players are very much stacking up. They seem to feel strongly that something big is on the way or is on the horizon, and certainly that BTC's best days are ahead. And here's the thing, it's not just individual whales either. Popular analyst Miles Deutscher points out that institutional whales are especially accumulating Bitcoin at the fastest rate we've ever seen. Institutional demand has taken off to such an extent that it's even surpassed retail demand. And this means that big players believe Bitcoin has a ton of upward potential, so much so that they're backing that belief with their wallets, right? They're putting their money where their mouth is. And very likely this level of institutional activity and demand is what helped Bitcoin reach new all-time highs. Very likely it's going to continue to do that in terms of the 80, the 90K ranges and above $100,000. This is going to be a major variable here. Just the sheer volume of this demand is going to be an essential part, an essential factor to establish higher price levels as we move forward. And of course, there's no discussion about whales that would be complete without mentioning BlackRock, which is adding to its Bitcoin holdings. And so it's safe to say right now that the confidence exhibited by these Bitcoin whales doesn't seem like it's going to be slowing down anytime soon. This Altcoin Buzz Spotlight video is sponsored by Rootstock. Did you know that the oldest and one of the biggest Bitcoin Layer 2 networks is making some major moves? I'm talking about Rootstock and the Rootstock Collective. The collective is launching its first DAO on Rootstock. Now it can go fully decentralized and community-based. Let's take a look at the Rootstock Collective, the first DAO to launch on Rootstock. Rootstock started in 2018, making it the oldest Bitcoin Layer 2 network. And just last month, the Rootstock Collective DAO launched. The team is celebrating with a huge event on Galaxy that includes 3 different quests. All the quests use the same RIF token that projects use to build dApps with Rootstock's tools. The Galaxy Quests go from now until December 18th, and you can win your part of $17,000 in prizes. Check out the link in the description below and try Rootstock Collective's quests on Galaxy today for your chance to win some of that $17,000 prize pool. All right, so from one crypto blue chip to another, at number 2 on our list here is none other than Ethereum. And just like with BTC, Ethereum whales here are very excited. According to data from Sentiment, which is shown here, Ethereum's whale activity spiked to a 6-week high right around the time its price dropped to a low of $2,380. And for everyday traders, a price dip like that probably does appear to be a little bit concerning. But to Ethereum whales, again, they just see it as a shopping opportunity. And to their credit, they were certainly right. The price of ETH is up over 18% in the last month. Now, historically, these spikes in whale activity are signs of accumulation, which is a classic move by big players looking to build their holdings. And according to data from Into the Block, large Ethereum addresses saw a net inflow of over 598,000 ETH in the last couple of weeks. That is around $2 billion at current prices. And historically, when whales start accumulating like this, it often means that they expect a big bullish wave up ahead. Again, following the election of Trump, we've seen some of that enthusiasm make its way into the market. I really doubt that we're at the end of this rally that we're experiencing right now. I think, in my personal opinion, that was more of a catalyst to launch our way effectively into Q4 and ultimately the rest of the bull rally that we've all been waiting on. What's even more exciting is that while whales have been accumulating, we've also seen a massive wave of new Ethereum wallets being created. Just in one day, for example, we saw over 6,400 wallets were opened, which is a number that we haven't seen since early September. Now, okay, what does that mean? Well, certainly it's a sign that interest in Ethereum is not just limited to whales, because new investors are opening those wallets as well, ones with more modest accounts, right? And so this could signal a growing belief that Ethereum does have huge potential, not just in price, but in its ecosystem and its role, right, in the future of crypto. But what exactly is fueling this confidence among whales and institutional investors? Part of it comes down to the fast growth of Ethereum's technology, actually. Recent improvements in scalability solutions like Layer 2 rollups are actually making Ethereum faster and more affordable, something that we've been waiting a long time for, but it seems to be rolling out here. And with the ongoing expansion of DeFi, Ethereum's role as the go-to smart contract platform is actually looking pretty solid. Institutions are seeing these developments and betting big, recognizing Ethereum's potential as a, quote, backbone for everything, really all the way from finance to NFTs and a whole lot in between. The market has finally turned green. The Trump rally is here, and the next 1 year is expected to be epic. Lock your Altcoin Buzz Alpha yearly subscriptions in now for only $165. That's less, by the way, than $14 per month. This may be your last chance to get an Alpha subscription at that price because prices are going up. Our members get real value for their money with our best-in-class calls and alphas. Get exclusive access to over 100 calls per month. These include gem hunting, buy and sell calls, market reports and predictions, strategy discussions, alphas and alerts, portfolio reviews, airdrop participation, and direct questions to our researchers. Be sure to hurry because limited seats are available and prices will be going up soon. You can subscribe either by fiat or by using crypto. You can also sign up on Discord. Check out the links in the description below. Finally here at number 3, I want to talk about Solana. Just like Bitcoin and Ethereum, Solana is drawing serious whale interest, and SOL, S-O-L, has seen some major buying activity lately. Look On Chain reported 3 major whale addresses that recently withdrew large amounts of SOL. One wallet pulled out over 153,000 SOL, worth at the time about $26.4 million. Then another wallet withdrew around 35,500 SOL, worth a little over $6 million, while the third wallet withdrew 13,000 SOL, about $2.3 million. These guys are betting heavily on Solana, and it's not just the whales that are active on Solana, because Solana has recorded an impressive number of new users, especially, by the way, in October, last month. That's not all either, because daily active addresses have reached 123 million. That is the highest we've seen this whole year in 2024. With whale activity like this and more users joining the network every day, it's pretty clear that a lot of people have a lot of faith in what Solana can do and its potential.